Why? Why bother wasting your money to try and convince me to become a customer when I'm already a customer? It's waste. It's purposeless. Right? The same thing happens with a brand if they can't recognize it at the very, very least whether you're a customer or not. If you follow that path a little bit further down, it's also about trying to understand where you've seen them before. Have you engaged with them? Did they come into a store and talk to a salesperson? Have they been to your website? Have they done research about you? If you have these nuggets of information about them, and you can stitch together an idea who this person is across different types of devices, different channels, different platforms, you create a better relationship. Right? So identity is really the key to being able to do that. All the different types of IDs that are available to you. So on average, we know that a person uses at least 5 devices, and there's over 20 different IDs on all those different devices for them to stitch together to try and get a perspective of who you are. But where I'm going with it is that I do think that the television and video and all these different types of mobile, I think are all merging together. It's not just about TV and video. I think mobile actually becomes the centerpiece of all that. Every form of video is merging together. And what's going to happen is it's going to actually make it easier for marketers. Right? Mobile and video are converging. We know that. People watch more video on their phones now than ever before. So 2 stats. In 2020, mobile will be 85% of global internet traffic. If that's a pretty big stat, that's not a new stat. But what's interesting is if you put that next to this other stat, that 70% of that traffic will be video. Right? That means that a vast majority of that mobile traffic is going to be video oriented. You have VR video and virtual reality video. You've got 360-degree video. You've got augmented reality video. Now all 4 of those different types of video format are endemic to your cell phone. And what's happening is you're starting to see the cell phone become the centerpiece of the entire video ecosystem, but it's just you have the ability to go home and push it to your television, push it to any TV in your house, go look at it on your desktop. All those lines blurring together just means that you're having more convergence. It's actually giving you the opportunity to have a more simplistic media environment. I think convergence creates simplicity. And there's an implication here that I don't think everybody has really packed on or latched onto yet, which is that for an advertiser or for a marketer, it's going to be easier to reach the audience you have. Because you own the data. So you can build the audience profiles and you can figure out who you're going to be talking to. But you can go to a very short list of providers that can give you multiple channels of access to this audience. What data makes possible is really 4 big key things. It creates identity. Right? Identity drives efficiency. You don't have to waste money against people you don't have any business needing to talk to. It creates this idea of people-based marketing, which is effectiveness. It's understanding the people you're trying to speak to and understanding, is that the right message that's going to resonate with them? It creates convergence, which in turn actually creates simplicity. Right? You have fewer choices of the types of companies you want to work with. It doesn't mean you have to work with those folks, but they are there to make it easy to you. If I'm running Disney, I'm not, but if I'm running Disney, my biggest pitch is I'm going to make it easier for you to spend millions of dollars to reach the audience you want to reach, but you're not going to be hitting them all in the same place. You're going to hit them all the different tons of places I've got to work with. You know, I'm going to help you reach them online. I'm going to help you reach them in a theme park. I'm going to help you reach them with billboards out of home. I'm going to help you reach them with advertising on a television. I'm going to help you reach them with stuff inside an automated car. I'm going to do all kinds of stuff, right? I'm going to help you reach that audience. You just tell me who the audience you want to reach is. And I think data makes scale possible. It allows you to automate the underlying foundational element of the advertising campaigns that you're running so that you can scale up. You can get to more revolutionary step change types of things in your campaigns, and you can drive better performance on a larger scale.